Good morning, everyone. Today is September 26, 2024, and in front of you is an Edranol. And this tree was planted last year. It was a little tree, and now it's about a little over 5 feet tall and 4 feet wide, and was loaded with fruit, full of fruit, but all the fruit dropped except for one. And here, my nabal, this is another section of my the front of my house, and that is a Pinkerton, and that little one over there that is struggling but it's coming back, this is a Monroe. It's a Florida variety, and that's a Florida variety also. That's a Russell that was just planted last week. And over here is Catalina, was planted last year. And that over there is another Florida variety, and that's my multi-grafted apple tree that I did not have a chance to prune it this last year. So this is what happened. It drooped, got too many fruit on there. I already thinned out half of it, half the fruit, and you can see there's still masses of fruit on here. And there's 4 different varieties of fruit on here. And here's another one of my Gilglogli. I thinned this tree. I had 2 Gilglogli. I thinned this tree out just, to test it out, compare to the one that I kept the fruit, to see which tree will grow faster and produce more fruit. And over there is a Gwen tree. Gwen or Carmen. This is a Carmen. And this one was planted last year. You can see was loaded with fruit. I had to thin it out. And there's more. There's about 5 fruit on there. You can see it. And that's a Carmen. And here is a little gem that was planted last year, struggling, but finally is coming back. So, and down below there, that's a Nimleon and a reed next to it. Little reed was planted last year. The Nimleon was planted 2 years ago. So, and here's my multi-grafted surprise avocado. All the red tags. I graft a lot of Florida variety and California mixed together. This is Kampong. This is a jam graft that I did not long ago. So it will be interesting to see what's gonna produce next year, because they're capable of producing fruit next year. This surprise was not, it's a 4-year-old tree, and it's not producing fruit as much. So I decided to graft other variety onto this tree. You can see here's a surprise fruit. It's pretty good size right now. So, and surprise supposed to be low on oxidation. So when you cut it open, it doesn't oxidize as fast like the typical has. So I have at least a dozen variety grafted onto this tree here. So here's a Jan Boy graft. And here's another jam. I guess this branch is mostly jam. And here's more jam. And let me see. I know I have choquette. Here's a choquette up here. So, and here is my lychee, sweetheart lychee. Lychee is very slow growing. And my longan. And here's another lychee. Over there is another longan tree. And this is an Asian pear. This loaded. I already thinned it out and been picking them and giving it away to friends and family. And I still have lots of fruit on here. This is the front of my house. And here's my white nectarine late variety. So this is the last one. It doesn't get ripe. Look at all this fruit. The bird been pecking at the fruit, dropping the fruit every day. And here's my Atamoya, is newly planted this year. And more Atamoya. That's a longan there. This longan was much bigger. It was on the side of my house, and the wild pig last year broke in and dig up my tree. So I transplanted over here. So hopefully, and struggling actually. So hopefully you'll hang in there and survive. And here's my newly planted avocado that I planted last week actually. This is a gem that I purchased from Fallbrook nursery. So, and coming down here, they're harvesting grapes this morning, the last of the grape harvest. So the grapes in front of the house is Petit Verdot, and coming down there, you can see it, the tractor, or so-called Italian tractor. And coming down here is Fluete, avocado, and here's my super fruit. It's one of the best fruit you could have for antioxidant jujubes. I have at least 6 different variety of jujubes here. And here's my pomegranate. It's doing extremely well. So here's my newly planted avocado. On this dirt, it was a dirt road earlier this year. The contractor decided to put in a road so they could have access to up to my balcony to do a lot of repair damage from the storm previous year. And this is all, I planted 10 different avocado trees, and I grafted multi-variety of Florida, all excellent in flavor, onto California tree. There's some Florida tree up above. So I have Campong, Choquette, and this is a reed that I multi-graft different variety on there. So here's another one. And like this one is Miguel, Choquette onto a hasp. And this is a bark graft that I did. Hey. So, all the way up there. I think this one, yeah, that's a Pinkerton. And there's more. This is a Florida variety. This one doesn't have any graft on there. Let me see, which one is this? This is Oro Negro. Here's another one. This one is about 4 feet tall. And I graft anything interesting in here. Campong is supposed to be excellent flavor, and it could withstand temperature down to 25 degrees. And here's a Choquette. This one, I purchased this tree in Southern California, and doesn't have any other graft because the tree is still too small. And here is the jam. You can see the tag with a fruit on there, and this was planted last week. And the jam tree, I purchased the jam tree from Fallbrook. And here's another variety. It's Oro Negro. It's a little tree, an Oro Negro, it could withstand, I think, either 26 to 25 degree. And that's another jam with fruit on there. So jam is capable of producing fruit the first year and holding on to the fruit. So so that's why I'm planting a lot of jam, and I'm grafting other variety onto the jam tree, especially bee variety, to help on pollinating, cross-pollinating. And here's my cat. So if you like this video, please subscribe. And any comment, any question, I will answer all your questions. So right below. Thank you.